Time for the penultimate event. It is the women's A 1500. And we have a full field of 16. On the inside in Station 1, we welcome back to the Box Hill track Melissa Duncan. In 2 from South Australia, Molly Cook. 3 from Athletics Essendon, Lara Sakana. From Tasmania, in 4, we have Ella Atkins. From Williamstown, Piper Gay in 5. Also from Williamstown, Nissa Miles, all schools champion. She's in 6. From Western Athletics, Lucy Cleveland in 7. Madison King from Glen Huntley in 8. From Tasmania, Violet Owens in 9. From Box Hill, Sophie Hall in 10. Also from Tasmania, Jessica Smith in 11. Imogen Baker Frankston, she's in 12. From South Australia, Zoe Toland in 13. Alexandra Schultz from Williamstown in 14. From South Melbourne, Gabrielle Vincent in 15. And from Western Australia, Keely Waters is in 16. 16 starters, the women's A 1500 metres.
We're about to go. On your marks.
So a very good interstate contingent here, but also this is Melissa Duncan's comeback to the 1500 metres, so it'll be interesting to see how Lissy goes over this distance. We saw her run the 5K and break 16 minutes down at Geelong recently. Let's see what she's got in the legs over the 3 3/4 laps as they start to settle. Good opening here, and I think that could be Hall leading the way. So Sophie Hall leads it. Cleveland slipping into the next position. Baker, Maddie King. Also up there, Jessica Smith, the Tasmanian. Duncan sitting there with Violet Owen just to the outside of her. So 67 opening lap, that is fast. So Sophie Hall deciding she really wants to take the pace here. A few of the good youngsters up there include Maddie King. Also Violet Owens, the current national under 15 1500 metre champion, the silver medalist in the 800. And she's also the All Schools champion. And Jessica Smith, she's the under-17 2K steeple champion with a 4:35 PB. So a lot of Tasmanian talent here. Ella Atkins, not forget about her too. She's got a 4:30 PB and national medalist in the 2K steeple. So a great Tassie contingent. This would be like a state championship for them. But they're up against some pretty damn good Victorians as well. Let's not forget about that. And also Toland and a few of the South Australians. So Hall's still leading. Now we're seeing Duncan forcing her way forward. Cleveland won't let her through though, so it's Hall, Cleveland, Duncan, Baker. So out front, Cleveland, Duncan, Hall. Pace just dropped a little bit on that second lap, hence why you have the likes of Duncan just wanting to move their way through. So Cleveland not letting Duncan take the lead at the moment. Hall content now to sit in 3rd. Baker's still up there in 4th position. So Duncan, she's got a PB of 4:06. We're not going to see that tonight here from Lissy, but it is good to see her back on the track and running 1500s as she starts to relaunch her career back into the high echelon of Australian athletics. But she's up against some very talented youngsters, and they include Lucy Cleveland. Maddie King sitting back a little bit at the moment. She had a big run here when she ran the 4:23 at the last meet. But Lissy Duncan now charging forward. So Duncan, Cleveland, Hall. Then we have Toland, the South Australian, Baker. Also up there, Jessica Smith. Gap back there, and I think you can see Piper Gale in there. Also Nissa Miles, Schultz. Molly Cook just coming through now. Gab Vincent just in front of her, but gee, out the front, Lissy Duncan's putting on a bit of a display here over 1500. The experience she's got in this event is just showing through beautifully, but a great experience for these juniors to be up against her and try and challenge her as they did over those opening laps. So Duncan into the last 200 metres. Let's see what she's got. She's been training well over the 400 metre reps, and let's see how she can close here at Box Hill here tonight. So Duncan, Cleveland, they're starting to draw in on Cleveland, so Hall's still up there, 4:04 on the clock. Let's get behind Lissy Duncan. What a great performer, and she is putting on a show here over this last 700 metres. Lissy Duncan is winding it up beautifully. She's going to have a big win here, so Duncan's going to take it. It's just going to be over the 4:20 mark, so Duncan takes it. Big run there from Jessica Smith, massive PB for her. Cleveland next in, then Tolan, then Hall. Nissa Miles comes through, then Piper Gay. Next one in, Violet Owen, then Baker, Sakina. Schultz in next position, then King. Next one in will be Keely Waters, Gab Vincent, then Cook, and rounding out will be Ella Atkins. So a very good run there. Lissy Duncan taking out the women's A1500. Oh, Lissy, she's a space cadet. Honestly. Just go and give...
Sorry? That's all right. It's happened again.
Melissa Duncan, you come back to the finish line, please.